Hi, this is Tiedyehobo from beautiful Hawaii, on the Kona side. If you're visiting the big island of Hawaii, come over and visit. Or if you want to look me up, Google Tiedyehobo. Okay, right now, today is Good Friday. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, so I'm going to show you the Earth and Sun design. It's my first original design. I designed this babe way back in 1992. And I thought, wow, it's my first creation. Also God's first creation when he said God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, so I came on Instagram like 2013. And so I started showing off all these designs that nobody's ever seen or done yet. And I noticed that somebody grabbed my design and started showing it on YouTube. Well, today I'm going to show you this design and the full version of it with the stars and planets. And you're going to get to learn it from the artist himself, Tiedyehobo. Okay, the items that you're going to need, of course, is a white shirt that you've already pre-soaked in your soda ash and spun out in the washer, so that way it's ready to dye. Okay, you need a highlighter, something that's washable, any kind of fabric, and you need some rubber bands. And for the stars and the moon, you have this tulip paint that you get for fabric painting. You get that from Walmart. Okay, you have that stuff, and you have glow in the dark stuff, and you also have glitter stuff. Or you can just get plain old glitter and throw it on top of it afterwards. So we're going to show you this, how to make the earth and the sun first, and then we're going to do the painting afterwards, okay? So what I'm going to do is get my highlight marker. I'm going to come about 4 inches below the underarm. I'm going to come over to this point right here. So I'm going to make like a half a circle, or like a sunshine in the corner, like when you do that in a piece of paper. Remember kindergarten? And you drew a piece of paper and you drew the sun in the corner and a little house in the grass. Well, it's basically similar to that. Now you want to probably get right in the center of the bottom and about the center of this, between this point here. So I go like that. So you have your earth and your sun. So then I get over here and I get my fingers on each side of the yellow brick road here, I call it, the little yellow line. And I'm just going to push the shirt as I'm keeping it flat. I'm pushing the shirt and following the line. See how I'm just letting it push, but I'm keeping this all flat as possible. Okay? So you get that on there, you get your rubber band, and you have a 3-finger thing like I showed you in previous videos, but you want to turn this one in 2. So you got your 3 fingers, you're going to put it flat on the ground like this, or you can put it and slide it underneath, right to this white yellow line. Okay? Now we're going to come over here and do this one right now. We're going to do the same thing. Put your fingers on each side of the yellow brick road here. And then we're going to push it into place here. See how that goes? Okay. Now I'm going to be pulling into place there. See how flat it is? And I have the line falling right there. And I get the rubber band again. Spin it in half. 3 fingers. Right? So then you can slide it underneath. Like that. And let it go slowly. And hold it as it does, right? Boom, okay? Now we got that action going. We're going to squish this together. Keep it flat. I'm just going to pull it like that and keep it, my palms on it, and keep it squished together like that. So I did that. I'm going to get the rubber band again, fold it in 2, and slide it underneath. See how I make it slide underneath? So I'm going to hold this flat on the ground here, and I have the 3 fingers holding it, and I have it sliding underneath like that. You get another rubber band, do the same thing, and you slide it underneath. Alright? And get these to where you get all these loose ends taken care of. You do another rubber band, slide it underneath. Another rubber band. Alright? So now we got that kind of bundled up there. We're going to come over here. So this is the earth. So I always put a little atmosphere here. So that's the difference with me and the others. I'm the original artist. So I always put this little atmosphere right here. It's going to be turquoise. So I'm going to squish this together again. Just very simply. Keep it flat. See that? Nothing has to be perfect. Remember, perfection is boring. Everything is beautiful. So we're gonna put this rubber band again, like this. In slow motion. So I'm gonna make sure all the loose ends are all tight. Put one more on this one. Okay. So then we're gonna come over here to the middle section here. This is where the space is. We're gonna squish it all again together to make sure it's all flat, like this. Okay. We get the rubber band. You don't have to fold this one in half because you want to keep this loose as possible because you want this to get filled in nicely. So we're going to keep this one rubber band, just single fold, and like this, slide underneath. See how you can go underneath it like that? You keep this flat on the ground, this part here. And so then I let it loose there. And I come in again. Maybe one more. Okay. So then we're going to take this over here to the dyeing rack. Remember, this is what your shirt's going to look like in the final product, okay? So come on over, we're going to dye it now. So the colors that you're going to need for this dyeing process is you're going to need yellow, you need red, you're going to need turquoise, you're going to need purple and black and green. I use two different greens. I use a lighter green and a darker green. You'll see how I work this. But if you have minimal colors, you can always just use the purple and the blue and the red and the yellow, okay? You can make it work. But I add the other colors to give it extra texture, okay? So you'll see the difference of mine compared to the others. Alright, thanks. Now we'll come over and do this. First of all, we're going to start off with the yellow. We're going to do the sun first, right? This is the sun, because that's how I know the earth is, because I put that little atmosphere there. And plus, the sun is right here next to the tag. So I'm going to flood it nice and good with the yellow. See how I get that going there? Just stay on this side of the line. And then I just get that nice and flooded with yellow. And I get the red. And it's going to go right against this line here. And then zigzag in here. Nothing major, right? Alright, so now I'm going to get the blue or the turquoise. And I'm going to do the atmosphere over here. So I'm going to do this little blue streak right here first. And then I'm going to give a little bit of blue in here is what the ocean water would be. Nothing specific, just put it on there and have fun. You're not supposed to stress out with tie-dye. You're supposed to have a good time. You don't want to be all tripping out and sweating on the brow. Be all like, oh, no, you just have a good time, man. That's what life's about, you know? Alright, so now we're going to get the purple. See how I added that green on there? Just a little green texture. Okay? So now on the purple, I'm going to flood this area nice and good with the purple. Okay, so here we go. Right now, looks like the phone's ringing, but we're not going to be able to answer it. This is terrible. I should have turned it off. But we're flooding the purple really good. Hang on a second. Okay, again, this is what your shirt's going to look like when you're done, the finished product, okay? So we're going to turn the shirt over and dye the other side now. Okay, come on. Okay, now we're going to flip the shirt over and try to make sure the yellow lands back over the yellow where it is, right? So I'm going to grab, oh yeah, you're supposed to wear gloves. I recommend that you're wearing gloves, but I don't, I'm sorry. Anyways, okay, so we're going to get the shirt, you're going to flip it over. See how I get the yellow right back over the yellow? Boom. We're going to repeat the process on the yellow, okay? We're going to get the yellow here, get it nice and flooded out, and we're going to get the red and do a little zigzag on here, right? Okay, now we're going to go back over to the blue and do the same thing with the blue on the atmosphere. Okay, so now we're going to give a little bit more squirt in there just for the ocean. But I got a darker green that I made, so I'm going to add the darker green. Kind of gives it that earthy color. Okay, now we're going to get the black. You had purple on one side, now you're going to do black on this side. So it's almost black. I make the black. You can buy the black. It's really nice color they have there, but I kind of make my colors, so this is my almost black. So now you get it nice and flooded, okay? So once the shirt is finished and set, like, you know, 24 hours setting, you wash it out, and then you're gonna have the dry shirt after you dry it, and then we're gonna take it over to the area where we're gonna do the stars and moons. So hang on, I'll show you. This is what your shirt's gonna look like when you get done with it, okay? So I hope you have a good time doing this, okay? Thanks. So I get the tulip fabric paint and I start painting the stars. So I usually will start with the meteor first. So I get this and I get a nice little squirt on there and just go in circles to where I got myself like a little ball. From there, this is like your paintbrush too. So you're gonna use this and have this make nice and flat. You're just gonna like guide it down like that, right? Just make it happen like this. Really simple. Don't be all tripping out. Nothing's perfect. Everything's beautiful. Okay, so we'll go one more maybe. Sound effects, okay? Now we're gonna play dot to dot. Jeez, everything goes back to kindergarten, you know? So, how you got along in life and how you treat others and how you did your artwork and stuff and sang and played music. Well, this is playing dot to dot right now, right? So we have some stuff here now and then. Every now and then you can go like this and go wee, make a little galaxy here, right? And maybe right here you can go like a little starburst with sound effects even. Nothing's perfect, remember, it's all beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna come up with some more stars here. And even now and then you can throw a little nebula or whatever, right? There you go. There you go. Looks like a 69, huh? Okay, now we just keep on making more stars. La la la. You gotta have the Grateful Dead playing in the background, man. I don't know if it's up loud enough, but it's playing. Okay, oops. Okay, now we'll make this a starburst thing. See how that is? It's pretty neat, huh? So just have fun doing this. Okay, now to make the moon, you get some round thing. Maybe you can get a lid from a vitamin jar or something, right? You can make a moon, right? So you just do your little circle around the moon. Right? Follow your little thing so you got a nice round moon. Right? So you have your moon there now, right? So you can just draw little tiny craters. And then we're gonna play coloring book. Color like a coloring book, you know? Don't worry about scribbling, man. It's all art. It's all fun. It's meant to be fun. I'm glad I'm able to share this with you guys. This is really cool because you can have fun doing this painting on all kinds of different stuff, you know? If somebody wants their name painted in the top corner, you can do that. Or just make another shirt and just put a bunch of stars and galaxies on it. I'll show you that one another day. And then just have fun filling it up with all the white stuff here. See how nothing's perfect, man. Everything's beautiful. I know I keep saying that, but it's so real. Here we go now. Okay, now we have that, right? So we're gonna make some more little star effects here. Maybe another little galaxy right here. Isn't that neato? Okay, so then we can do that. Maybe another little star effect, right? It almost looks like a cross, huh? And it is Good Friday today. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so here we go. When the paint has already been painted on there, you get a little bit of glitter and you kind of just sprinkle it around here and there, right? Don't worry about too much, okay? Because the idea, we're just gonna give it a little bit of glitter. And then you get your shirt, you kind of like just shake it down, and then that's fine. And it has little glitters inside of it, not too much. Hi guys, thanks for checking out my YouTube channel and learning how to make one of the coolest designs. And I appreciate you guys following and subscribing to the YouTube channel. And thank you for everything. And have a great day. Aloha.